So, welcome back to Bleach 1000 Year Blood War. This is the finale, Core 3. Again, so I paused the video right at the start so that I can like sync up and shit. And it's just this glaring white screen. So I can't read any of the fucking subtitles. It's something like the final words, the last words. I'll put it, obviously, in the title for this video. Last time, what did I do last time? It was one of those moments of like, yay, things are happening that are good. Oh no, we're not really good. I think the most pertinent parts, we got Gerard, Valkyrie. Is that his name, right? Gerard, whatever the fuck his name is. He has gone like giant mode, and his whole shrift is that he has the miracle. It sounds stupid, but the gist that I'm getting is that the more damage he takes, the stronger he becomes. You have to like kill him in one shot somehow, something like that. I unfortunately did see a spoiler as I was trying to click through the ads here on this video, but that's okay. We'll get to it when we get to it. Other things, Askin, he's basically immortal also now. Ichigo and Uryu have reunited. We'll see how that goes because Hashwell is basically saying, "You're a traitor, Ishida. Prove me wrong." So I feel like we're gonna have that moment. Anyways, this is the finale, and I did check, and this video will probably go out after Core 4 has started, but still pretty close to when it has started. So, point is, I'm glad that I chose the one I did to watch because it really was like a week away. For reference, it is Wednesday. The Core 4 starts on Saturday. So, yeah, I'm glad. Shut up. Let's get started. Let's see what happens in this video, in this episode. I'm excited to see. Hey! He's like, damn it! Why are you here right now? This is your moment. Yeah, that's... Oh, God. Damn! Like, I don't know. When does he give the jig up? Like, you're here with Ichigo. Like, it's 4 against 1. We could do this. Maybe. He's not really Yuhabaha. He just has his powers. Maybe we could beat him. Are we back on flashback? Yeah. Oh. He was there? Oh. He was affected too. It's interesting, like he's still fighting. Right, yeah. Ichigo's fucking up my plan. Chad. Oh, okay. I was wondering what happened to these people. Oh, honestly, he's sleeping, right? And like, Hashwald has the powers, so maybe. Oh. Damn. Ah! Girl. Oh, Rose is back. Okay. Oh, yes. The visors. I love the visor so much. Oh, hey, I didn't expect to see you two. He's like, I don't give a fuck about the promise. Oh. Oh, are they gonna meet up with the other Fullbringers? Please, I've been waiting. I've been waiting for them. Even if they do nothing, I just want to see them again. What is happening? Hello? I said, do your job. What's happening? What the hell? No way. Is that... He's still alive? Or is this like a fraction of his powers? Is it him? Yes! I love him. He comes back. I don't know how much he's gonna do, but like... I love that they didn't kill him off, you know, he's still here. He's fighting for like the real Quincy's, not these Yuhabaha Quincy's. Right. He's just giving it up like that? But why? But like then why can't he see the future still about Ishida? He's already caught on. He's right. he's right there, dude. I don't think it's that simple. Ah! The title's low. No way. No way. We're not ending here. Bro. It them? What are... What are you two doing here? Okay, there's Toshiro. He was just missing the other episode. What happened to the girls? Oh. And they're in a star formation. Oh, that's a smooth transition. Okay, I'm gonna watch the credits, but I just want to say, Hashwell pissed me fuck off because he's showing more emotion now than he did versus Badsby. I don't think he had swapped yet with the eyes and everything at that point, but still, like, he didn't give a fuck when Badsby was, you know, pouring his heart out, but like, whoa, why did you fight with me? And then here versus Ishida, he's like, hey, my master. I don't know, he's just pissing me off. Are we gonna go over the 5 special threats at all? I hate his fatal. Oh. Okay. A little history lesson for fun. Oh my god. Who's that? Okay. I don't like asking that much. We have to have all that shit going on with it. Anyways, it's interesting. Like, for the episode, first off, I do like it. I don't know. I'm kind of upset, but kind of like, you know, whatever. With the end credits there, I get maybe there wasn't a good spot to cut the episode as far as, like, you know, adding more content to pad it up. So they had to put this in to pad the back half for time. But, like, I don't know. I feel like they could have done a little bit more of, like, hey, here's what's going on over here, and, you know, here's what this character is doing. But they didn't really do that. I mean, they did a little bit, but I think we could have, like, added just a little bit more for each of them, and then we wouldn't have to have this thing. I'm not totally against it. Like, I think there is a space for something like this sort of non-canon, you know, it's very reminiscent of post-credits for the original Bleach, right? They do all those, they did a lot of fun stuff, actually, for after credits of Bleach. You know, with, like, Gin, whatever, he would always go over whatever's going on. We like, when we were first in Soul Society arc, we'd be introduced to the squads and the captains and lieutenants of the squad and such. So, like, there is a space for that kind of thing, and they were kind of doing it here. You know, when he was like, here's the Daten, the Quincy Daten that we've been hearing so much about. I was kind of excited for it, but then at the same time, it's like, okay, here's the Royal Guards from 1,000 years ago, or even before that, and then it just kind of went into, like, bits, you know, some gags and jokes. So I'm like, okay, now we're just losing the plot here. I wish they did translate the sort of whatever relationship chart they were doing, so that I could fully experience what the fuck's going on with them. But whatever. So yeah, like, I'm kind of disappointed by this end credit. I think they could have done better with it if they really wanted to do it. It really just felt like they were kind of padding for time, especially the way he was talking was very slow, very just like, it is what it is. Speaking of Askin, him versus Yoruichi, I'm curious how she was able to get a hit on him. You know, he was talking about how he's so fast or whatever, and she still, like, knocked his ass out. So I like that she was able to. I think it speaks to her strengths. But I am curious, like, what does that mean? And also, like, did he naturally have that speed? Because every time we've seen him before, yes, he was running away from Grimjow and such, but like early, I don't know, he just never struck me as like a speedy guy. Like he'd be normal speed, and so I'm wondering if he absorbed some of that when he took the Shahoan attacks, or if that's just no, he really was this fast. Now he's just stopping playing, stop playing around. But either way, I'm glad that Yurichi. I hope she is the one to deal with him. As much as I want to see other people come and show off their abilities and stuff, I think she needs to. Not that she needs a win, because I think she she is rightfully pretty prestigious in this show. But I just think her getting to kill one of the Sternritter, one of the holy guards would be awesome. One of the chosen. Let's start at the beginning of the episode, I guess. So Ishida, yeah, it's basically he is. It very obviously he was never against Ichigo. It was just he was playing his cards tight, close to the chest. I am curious how that is going to go, him versus Hashwall, because of the eyes situation. I know he was like jokingly like, hey, you're surprised, so that means that your eyes must not be that good when you're with you, huh? I don't know if that's true. I took it as like a joke, a little jab, as they're fighting, having that sort of mental battle as well by disarming your opponent that way. But I wonder if it is true of like Hashwall doesn't have the full capabilities, and so he doesn't, Ishida maybe has a chance against Hashwall. I don't know, but it sounds like there is like half truths to what he was saying. Is like on his pride as a Quincy, it's not necessarily Yuhabaha's Quincy. It's like the world of the living Quincy, the family man kind of Quincy. So I liked seeing that little backstory. But I'm curious if we're gonna get more on it. His backstory with Auswalen. He was affected by it too, and then all of a sudden he's just fine. So like I don't know if they're gonna delve into that. Why did he survive? Because they even mentioned that when he took, when he was gifted the Shrift in Cour 2, that was what Yuhabaha was telling him. Basically, is like, I'm appointing you my successor because why did you survive? And we never got an answer to that. It was just like very cinematic, but we didn't actually get an explanation for why did he survive. So I'm curious if we're going to get that next cour. The Vizards against Gerard. I love the Vizards. They are not going to do anything. Like, let's be real. As much as I love the Vizards, what the fuck are they going to do? They haven't. Who has gotten a win on the Vizards? I think Hachi technically has won because he killed one of the Espada, right? But other than that, like, what have the Vizards? What kind of kill counts do they have? Because I'm trying to think. Like, Lisa, definitely nobody. Hiyori got cut in half. Rose and Kensei, we saw them get their asses beat by Superstar. Fucking Love, right? That's his name. Nothing. Him and Rose failed against Stark. Shinji went against Aizen and like Tosin or somebody, but like he didn't really do anything. he beat Grimjow, to be fair. Shinji has beaten Grimjow. So like there's that. But yeah, I'm missing one. The girl, Mashiro. Nothing. So like track record has shown the Vizards really ain't shit, but they have so much aura. They're just so awesome. I love them still. The Fullbringers, going back down to Soul Society, they're either, they're at the at Shiba place, right? So like they're most definitely gonna show up with the other Fullbringers. They're gonna meet the other like Tsukishima and Ginjo, and the other dude. I can't remember his name still. I almost called him Tetsuzaimon. Yeah, it's not coming to me. Sorry. So I want to see them. Like I said, I don't need to see them win any big fights. Just if they're gonna like defend Soul Society against Lilibaro, Spawn, whatever the fuck that is. I don't know if it's like fragments of Lilibaro that have rained down, or if it's like just Yuhabaha's power has taken the form of Lilibaro's stuff, and so they're really not. Either way, I don't think they're as strong as Lilibaro actually was. I think they're just like remnants, fragments of his power in some capacity. So if that's all that the Fullbringers are going to do, fine. Like, I will take that, because I just need them to like full circle that moment, come back and they're doing something. Aizen's down there. Kira! Izuru Kira! He's another character who's like really doesn't have that high of a track record. He fought the one Iran car, which is awesome. I love that episode and that moment for him. But other than that, really, he hasn't done anything. But it's just cool that he's like zombified or whatever. I don't remember what goes on with him. I feel like Kisuke has something to do with it, but obviously he still has the hole in his chest. It's just so visually stunning, and I'm excited to see if there's more of that, if there's going to be anything more with him or not, or if that was the only moment with him. But either way, cool that he's down there. And that's pretty much it, right? It's just Haschwalth and Nishi. Oh yeah, the dads are here. The fuck are the... If they're here, I need them to do something. I don't remember them doing anything, so I need them to do something. And I hope it's cool. I hope it's like meaningful what they're doing. I'm excited. Less than a week left for the next episode. I'm so happy. Yeah, just and oh, there's so many things. I feel like it's gonna be a great. Okay, season 3, Cour 3. I don't think I loved it as much as 2 and 1. For me, I honestly think 2 might be my favorite. 1 might be. I think 1 was better paced, better like. There's always something happening in an episode, and every episode has such like impact because it's just right away we're getting to the war, right away people are dying, right away we're getting revelations, we're getting news, we're getting updates, lore drops. It's just so much. The Kenpachi fight, Moto's Bankai. So it's just a lot of I was gonna say Komura, but that's not more until season 2, Cour 2. But either way, I think 1 was just like so. There's a good pace to it. 2 has its ups and downs, but there's like a really good stretch in the middle that I love. 5, 6, 7, that kind of area, and then even the Squad Zero stuff at the end is cool. So, it's hard to say because again, for me, 2 was again more like ups and downs, but the middle section with Rukia, with Renji, with Zaraki, it's such like strong episodes. And I talked to you not yesterday, but the other day, in the other episode, I talked about how it was more focused on the Quincy's POV. I really loved what they were doing just from storytelling perspective on some of those episodes. So I think that's kind of what puts it in contention for being my favorite Cour. Cour 3, really, I don't know. I might have to just like watch it all in one go, back to back, because I did take a year hiatus, so there is that coloring my perception of the Cour. But that said, I do think that there was a little less like quality, or maybe it's just stuff that I didn't care for as much, characters I didn't care for as much that were highlighted this Cour. It could be something like that. But yeah, for me, this Cour was a little bit weaker than the other 2. So I'm hoping that Cour 4 really just knocks out the park. It goes back to like the Cour 1's pacing of like everything is, there's always something going on. There's always like forward motion. I understand the need for some of these downtime moments, this flashbacks and stuff to really like get us into the mindset of characters and understanding them. But at the same time, it really does kind of ruin the momentum and the hype when it's like, okay, now we have to spend like 10 minutes doing flashback before we can get to the action or like get to why this matters so much. We have to like sit through and learn a history lesson really quick. I just really wish that they could have fleshed that out better throughout this Cour of, okay, we need to spend some time with these characters, so let's do it all in one episode, 20 minutes. That said, I'm excited. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. What do you guys think of this Cour? What do you think of the episode? I'm excited for Cour 4. We'll be watching week to week. We're going to finish this. And then maybe the Hellverse is coming out. I don't know. I keep hearing stuff about the Hellverse. I don't know how true it is or not, or what's going on with that. But I'm excited. If Bleach is continuing, I will watch. I don't really watch anime, but for whatever reason, Bleach just has me in a chokehold, and I will watch whatever the fuck it is. So I'm excited that, for the foreseeable future, we might go back to more Bleach. Anyways, I'm done. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.